Hello students, welcome to video lecture on business economic class. In this video, we're going to see about the continuation of unit 1. The topics are significance of managerial economics. Managerial economics, there are two types, macroeconomics and microeconomics, and the other subdivisions are the role of economist in an organization. So let us make an in-depth study of significance of managerial economics. Okay, the first slide is about significance of managerial economics. As regards to the scope of managerial economics, no uniform pattern followed by various authors. However, the following aspects may be said to generally form under managerial economics. There are 6 categories in significance of managerial economics. Number 1 is demand analysis and forecasting. Number 2, cost analysis. Number 3, production and supply analysis. Number 4, price decision, policies and practices. Number 5, profit management, and number 6, capital management. These aspects may also called as subject matter of managerial economics. Okay, we can see in depth. Number 1, demand analysis and forecasting. What is demand analysis and forecasting? A business firm is an economic organism which transforms productive resources into goods that have to be sold in a market. A major part of managerial economics making depends upon accurate estimates of demand. Demand analysis helps identifying the various factors influencing the firm for a firm's product and thus provides guidelines to manipulating demand, the chief topics. And the number 2, cost analysis. Cost analysis means a study of economic cost combined with data drawn from the firm's accounting register can yield significant cost estimates that are uses for management decisions. The factors caused in variation cost must be recognized and allowed for if management is to arrive at cost estimates, which are significant for planning purposes. Discovering economic cost and being able to measure then are necessary steps for more effective profits, planning, cost control, and obtain sound pricing practices. Number 3, production and supply analysis. Production analysis is narrower is scope than cost analysis. Production analysis mainly deals with different production functions and their managerial functions, and supply analysis deals with various aspects of supply of commodities. Number 4, pricing decision, policies and practices. Pricing is very important area of managerial economics. Impact price is the revenue of a firm, and as such the success of a business firm largely depend on the corrections of the price decision taken by the important aspects deals with the price determination in various market firms. Pricing methods, product line, price forecasting mainly deals in the pricing decisions. Number 5, profit management. In business firms are generally involved in making profits, and the profits are measures of success. Uncertainty in profits exists because of variation in cost and revenue. In a word, uncertainty point of view, profit planning is very difficult. And number 6 and last one is capital management. Very important is capital management. Capital management means the most complex and trouble problems of business manager are capital investment because large sums are involved problems are so complex and their disposal requires time and labor. Briefly, capital management implies planning and control of expenditure. Okay, the next slide is about managerial economics. Managerial economics derived into two categories. Number one, macroeconomics and microeconomics. Managerial economics is concerned with the business firm and the economic problem that every business management need to be solved. Managerial economics, perhaps the youngest of all the social sciences since it organizes from economics. It has basic features of economics such as assuming that other things remaining the same. The assumption is made to simplify the complexity of the managerial aspects under study in a dynamic business environment. So, in brief, microeconomics means the microeconomic theory is also known as the price theory. It provides various concepts for the determination of the prices of commodities, service, and factors of production. The microeconomic analysis deals with the problems of one individual firm, industry, and consumer. In the case of managerial economics, microeconomics helps in study what is going in the firm, the chief sources of concept and analytical rules for management economics. And number two, macroeconomics. We know that the decisions of the firm are made almost always with the broad framework of economic environment within which the firm operates, known as macroeconomics conditions. With regards to these conditions, we may stress 3 points. Number one, in economy in which the business operates predominantly a fire and price economic using prices and market. Number two, the present day economic is the one undergoing rapid technological and economic changes. And number three, the immense of government in economic affairs has increased in recent times and there is no livelihood the intervention will stable. Okay, this slide is about the role of economist in an organization. This is not in a part of your syllabus, but you should have to know what is the role of economist in an organization. Okay, the first one is he studies the economic patterns at macro level and analyzes its significance to the specific firm he is working in. And number two, he has to constantly examine the probabilities of transforming an overchanging economic environment into profitable business avenues. A managerial economist helps the management by using his analytical skills and highly developed techniques in solving complex issues of successful decision making and future advanced planning. So, here comes the continuations of the role of economist in an organization. He assesses the business planning process of a firm. He also carries cost benefit analysis. At times, a managerial economics has to prepare speeches for top management. In addition, he assesses the management in the decisions to internal functioning of a firm, such as changes in price, investment plans, types of goods, services to be produced, inputs to be used, techniques of production to be employed, expansion, contraction of a firm, allocation of capital, location of new plants, quantity of output to be produced, replacement of plant equipment, sales forecasting, inventory forecasting, etc. So these are all the roles of economics in an organization. Thank you, students. In next video I am going to teach about your unit 2 demand analysis, the very important topic in a business economics, and you should have to know what is demand analysis and demand forecasting. Thank you.